F position changed since the bowl game? We've heard a lot about how maybe it's a little bit different now.
Yeah, it's changing kind of day to day right now. Uh, where as kind of what you saw last year, primarily like blocking type situations, and kind of we were running behind the F every play when he was in the game, and Sam was real good at that last year. So kind of, I mean, I'm still learning today, so it's just kind of expanding day to day, and I guess we'll see in a couple weeks.
What are the biggest challenges of learning that position? Because you guys are asked to do so many different things in that spot specifically.
Yeah, I'd say the toughest thing for me is it's like really skill specific, and you got to get a lot of work at things like that. While I'm trying to go with the Ys, and I'm trying to like do route work with Chase and Charlie, and trying to perfect that part of my game too. So kind of balancing them both is probably the hardest part for me to get my technique for the F stuff while I'm trying to keep up with the Ys too. So.
How collectively confident is the tight end room compared to maybe a couple years ago?
We're super confident right now. There's a little bit of swag about us, and we're kind of having fun with it, and looking forward to like kind of taking more of a leadership role on the team as a position group than kind of how we have been in the past, where maybe we were not as productive in the offense as people would like to see, and not as involved as people would like to see. So yeah, we've kind of taken it and ran with it a little bit, so it's a lot of fun.
Chase said this was maybe a different offseason because you guys used to work with a younger quarterback. This year you worked with Brock because of your move up.
Yeah.
Who initiated that? Was that coach who said, "Hey, this is what needs to happen"? Did you guys say maybe it's time for us to work with the starter?
Yeah, we kind of did that on our own because I mean, for the past 2 years, really in the offseason, we've been working out with the offensive line, and so the quarterbacks are lifting while we're trying to get our field work in. So they had like a young guy lifting with us that would throw to us in the summer and stuff. And so we like kind of went to him and we're like, hey, we got to get that changed because especially at this level, like the timing and overall chemistry between the quarterback and who's catching the ball is a real big thing. So we kind of took the summer to be a little bit of, like kind of selfish and take Brock a little bit, but it was good for us to get balls from him, and I think it'll be good for him too in the long run.
When you learn how to block, what's the most important thing?
Oh man, I'd say it's your first 2 steps, and I think everybody up here would say too. Probably if your first 2 steps are either going to win the block or lose it for you. So Campbell kind of preaches detail, and it really comes down to that. 6 inches on your first 2 steps will get you beat. So.
You like it more now than when you first got here?
Blocking?
Yeah.
I mean, I've always kind of liked it. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I've always kind of been like an underdog guy, like never really like, the spotlight guy. So I kind of found my reps where I could find them, and blocking was a big part of that, and I've enjoyed it, and I still do today. So.
Chase said you crushed somebody.
Yeah,
2 people.
I crushed a couple people.
Yeah.
We're going out to practice, and I'm still playing F a little bit, so I'm on a lead block, and I made a decent block. But I mean, it's it happens. We're out here, we're playing hard. I did kind of feel bad, but we're competing. We're competitive. We're all real competitive, especially this time of year. Like it was a sweet block, and it was touchdown like sweet, but like. If Charlie doesn't make his block on that play, we're both in the same time, then I don't ever get to that lane, So we kind of feed off each other a little bit. Like he's like sweet block, I'm like no sweet block to you. So it's a real cool like atmosphere we got going back and forth right now.
How do you guys go about gaining the trust of Brock? When you're in the red zone or critical passing play.
Yeah, we just got to do it. Really, he believes in us, and we surely believe in him. But like. Actually just getting out on the field and, kind of like we made a couple of plays in the red zone today, just kind of like doing it is really all you can do to gain his trust. We had Hakeem last year who was doing it all over the place. So, so we'll just go through camp and keep making plays, and hopefully trust will gain.
Are you guys that red zone mismatch, that corner fade route in the end zone?
Yeah, we're obviously larger than everyone else. So we're going to get in there, and we haven't really set anything in stone, but we're practicing and working on it, and hopefully it'll be a mismatch down there.
You mentioned the underdog mentality, and what's it being like
everyone talks about what a big guy you are. You know, how much you've been banged up a couple times? How much are you looking forward to showing the level of versatility you have out in the field?
Yeah, it's been a really good off season for me. I'm like the lightest I've ever been and the strongest I've ever been. So for me to get out there and kind of show that, and even like through the first few practices at camp, I can kind of feel like I'm stronger than I've ever. Like I can like pick these guys up and move them, and that's like a really big thing for me. It's the first time in my career I've like felt that confident in it, and whether I'm that much stronger or better at blocking or not, the confidence will, that goes a long ways out there. So I'm looking forward to it a lot.